Hi, my name is Madison. Welcome to my channel if you've never been here before. Today I'm going to do a makeup video with all the makeup products I got from the advent calendars I had. They were makeup related, and the makeup beauty bag that I got was a review, and it was a surprise mystery bag as well. So I'm going to do that today. I have this little makeup bag, so let's see what's in it. Okay, so I have all of my lip pencils here, so I'm going to see what will be the best lip liner color for my lips. I'm not going to do a black, I know that much. I do not personally like black on my lips as a color. So some of these are lip liners and some of these are lip pencils, but I think it's pretty much the same thing. So yeah, they're pretty much the same exact thing. Okay. So I'm going to look at colors and see what I think will... I think this is going to be too dark, so we're going to put this aside. I don't think I want to do a bright pink today. So I think I'm going to pass on this pink. I'm definitely passing on this, like, bright red. Same with this one. I did not like this swatch color at all. So I think it's down to this nude color and this nude color. So I'm going to look and see what'll be best for me. We're going to do that now. Okay. Okay, I like that color. I'm going to see what I think of this color. Okay. So I think I'm going to go with this one. This color right here. It is just pink, but it's a very light, like, blushy pink. So that's the lip liner I'm going to use today. Now, I'm going to be using a King Cole matte black eyeliner. I stink at eyeliner, but I'm going to do the best I can. And these are both just blackest black. So I'm just going to put one of these aside for eyeliner and put one of them back in my bag. Now, I'm going to pick out which product I think will be better for a kind of foundation-y look, I guess. I'm going to use this Glowcon Shimmer, probably eyeshadow palette here. This really pretty one, I think, is what I'm going to end up using for eyeshadow. Yeah. So they're very similar colors. I am going to go with a little bit lighter one. So I'm going to put this one away. Kind of setting aside things. I think for me, personally, these are the two blushes. I got Scandal and Gossip. So I'm going to take a look again, but I think I'm going to probably go with... I'm going to go with Scandal, I think. Yeah, I think this like orangey color is a little better. I think this is too dark for me. So I'm going to go with this color, which actually is Gossip, not Scandal. I had the names mixed up. Okay. I don't know if I'll need these, but I'm going to keep them out just in case. Now I'm going to look at the glitters and see if I want to use one of them. So I don't want to use this one. It's just too bright for my skin tone, I think. I also don't really want it bronzy, but I might use a little bit of this gold, so I'm going to keep that out. Okay. I think if I'm going to use mascara, I might not. I'm going to just use Lashtastic, I think, over the Absolute Lashes. I like the Lashtastic one, the way it was. Now, I do have a few products here that are not from the advent calendars just because I didn't have certain things that I would need. So I do have an eyeshadow primer. This is just a normal eyeshadow primer. And then this actually is the moisturizer. I might use a little bit of that. I have a facial mist. I have two makeup sprays that are Make It Last setting sprays. Obviously my brushes. And then if that eyeliner I don't like, I have a liquid one too, just in case. And then I do have this I think this is a foundation. Yeah, this is my foundation. I couldn't remember. I'm going to use one of the primers, and then I just have chapstick if I wanted it. Okay. So I'm going to see what these are, because I never really got a chance to look and see what they were. Okay. These look like they're glitters, so I might use a little bit of them. I don't think I'm going to use this, like, really dark one, though. Yeah, I'm not going to use this one, that's for sure. Not today, at least. This is a very dark one. I don't want that, like, dark glitter on my face. Okay, that's a pretty shimmer, so maybe I'll use this. So I think if I'm going to use any, I'll use this pink one. This one wasn't a bad skin tone match for me. It just is a little bit too shiny for my taste. But now let's pick a lipstick color that'll match. So obviously the browns are out. And I do believe this color might work. This pink one's way too bright. This orange one might work with this liner. Maybe one of those. If I'm going to do a glitter lip gloss, it'll be, let's see. It'll be one of these three little pinky ones if I'm going to do a gloss. I have both of the powders, the loose powders here, if I'm going to use those at all. I don't know if I will. That's too bright. That's also too bright. Let's see if any of these two fabulous would work for this color. This one might actually work. So we're going to see what will be best. And then I do have a little glow prime. I think this is a primer. Yeah, this is a primer and it's a glow primer, so I might use this one too. Those are the products I have picked out. I forgot that I have these items over here in my special pouch. I'm not going to do eyelashes today. It takes a while and I don't really want to put them on for like a video and then take them off 10 minutes later. But I do have the brow pencil I got. My palette here. And a lip gloss. So those are items I might use too. Okay, so the first thing I always like to do is kind of just set up my station, because if I don't have things set up, it doesn't make me feel good. So I'm going to try to show y'all how I do my things. So first, I always take my facial mist. This is just a Color Co facial mist. I've had this one for a little while. I think I got it at like Five Below or something. But I just straight up do that. And then I take a cotton ball. I just kind of go under my eyes just to kind of get any kind of crap that could be on my face just kind of off. You never know what could be like on your face before you do makeup. Apparently I have some leftover lipstick. Like, it's always good just to make sure you do that. And then I take a Perfect Face White. These are oil blotting sheets. And I just take one of those and get any kind of oil that's on my face. Sometimes I need 2 or 3. And these are just the Perfect Face ones. I believe these just came from like Ulta or something. I don't remember exactly, but just get all of the oil off my face. So I do that. So once I have the oil off of my face, and I have spritzed my face with my facial mist, and I've gotten the Perfect Oil blotting wipes and done that, I will go over again with one more cotton ball to get any of the extra wetness off of my face before I start applying a primer or a foundation or anything like that. I do have just some Nature Fresh makeup wipes and my makeup remover if needed. first, I always wash my hands, so I just have some hand sanitizer here because you have no clue if you potentially could get something in your eye. You just want to be careful. So I just put some of my confetti cupcake hand sanitizer on, rub that through my hands, and then depending on how your face is feeling, if it is super dried out, you might want to use a moisturizer. I personally am not going to use one today. I already used it earlier and I had a face mask back on today, so my face is not as dry as some will be, but this would have been the one I would have used. I'm just not going to use it today. Okay, so after that, I go ahead and I always personally pick out the brushes I'm going to need. So right now, since I'm going to be doing lips first, I'm going to take this brush out just in case I need it. And this little one here. And I think that should be all the lip brushes I need. And then next up, I'm going to grab my mirrors. So I have two. I always make sure my mirrors are extremely cleaned beforehand on a cloth or Q-tip, just so I can have a good mirror. Okay, next I'm going to take my matte lip liner and I'm just going to line my lip. Okay, once I line my lip a little, I make sure to take this in and make sure it's pretty good. Even down if I need to add a little more, I add a little more. I'm going to add a little more to the top of my lip. Yeah, that's all the lip liner I need. I do like this color. It's very pretty. And after that, I then just double check that it's blended. And then I go in with whatever lip gloss or lipstick I'm using. So I'm actually going to first go in with this Kissy Fruit lip because it'll add a little texture to my lips. And that's all I'm going to use of that. Just a little texture to my lips. Alright, and next I'm going to pick out which lipstick I'm going to use. I think I might end up mixing two to see what color I want. So I don't think I want this bright. I do think I want a little bit of a lighter color. So I think I'm going to mix this pinky pink color here, like this bright pink with this lighter color here. So I'm going to start off with this one. I'm going to very lightly go in. And then I'm going to take this blending brush and blend it a little. Okay, so now that I've blended that, I'm done with this one. I'm going to use a little bit of the other one to mix this, and I'm going to add a gloss. I know some people think, why do you do your lips first? I personally like to do my lips first because, I don't know, I just think it works well for me. Everybody does their makeup a little differently. And once I've used a little bit of this, and then I'm going to blend one more time with this. And now I'm going to pick which gloss I want to use. So that all depends on your lip color. So my lip color is a little on the lighter side in my opinion. So I got these 3 pretty glosses. And I don't think it's this dark, so I'm going to put this one away. So I just don't think it's that dark. I don't think it's this light, so I'm going to go with this one. And I'm going to open it because it needs to be opened. And yeah, let's see what this little glossy thing can do for me. So it does have just a very faint color to it, which is good because that's really all I wanted was a very faint color. Kind of just to add a little bit of shimmer to my lips. I like the coloring of this. And I'm going to do one more glitter splash. Splash, you know what I mean. Now, personally, some people do go back over with the brushes they use. I personally am not going to today because I think it turned out really well and I don't want to risk ruining it again or ruining it at all. So I think that color turned out really well. Next up, I'm going to do my foundation. And I think I'm going to use a powder foundation today. I'm not going to use my regular foundation today. I think I'm going to use one of these powders or this one. So I'm going to see which one I want to use. It really just depends on your skin color. I think this one's going to work a little better for my foundation color. But these are nice foundations too. I just would feel more comfortable mixing these with another powder. So I'm not going to use these ones today. So I'm going to get out a brush. Personally, I use whatever brush for foundation. I just kind of put it all over my face, you know. So I take a little bit of the foundation. Actually, I think I might use some of the other powder and mix it in. Because this is a little darker than I thought it was going to be, actually. Maybe it'll blend a little better in a minute. It is a little bit dark for my complexion. So I'm going to blend this with the other powder I have. Because if you can't see, this is very dark on my skin. I'm going to take this and kind of get whatever I can on this side. And then I'm not going to use this brush again. I'm going to use a different brush. And I am going to take one of the Banana Dreams and use a little of the loose powder on my face. So with the loose powder, I typically just take a little bit and just sprouts it on my face. Some people do it differently. This is how I like to do it. And I will probably be vacuuming after this video just because I can already see there's some getting on my carpet here. Now I'm going to take a different brush, just this one. Take the phone up. Not my phone up. Just take my brush up. Try to blend that out just a tad bit more. do think the Banana foundation has a way, way better look to my face. I'm actually going to dip my brush in a little and just add a little bit more to it. I do think this color has a lot better of a complexion to my face. My mirror needs to be cleaned, so excuse me for a minute. There we go. Oh yeah, that's a lot better. Much better. I am going to take even a little bit more though, just to even that color out. That color came out a lot better with this foundation, the loose powder foundation, versus the other foundation. So I did like this one a lot better. Let me just state that. But this one turned out a lot better. And this one did blend quite a bit better than the other one did, in my opinion. So, now that I have my foundation on, I am just blending it out a little bit more as I drop my brush. Okay. I think that's really as blended as it's gonna get. Now I am gonna use a little bit of a primer on my face. And I think I'm gonna use a highlighter on my cheekbones with my blush and everything, but I am going to use a little bit of one of these primers. So I'm going to decide right now if I want to mix them or not. I think I might actually want to mix these. So I'm going to do a little mixing, because these are both a little dark, not dark, both a little too, I can't think of the word I want to think of. So I'm going to mix them. So I just put a little of this pink one here on a cotton ball. And then I'm going to do the same thing with this one onto another cotton ball. And then I'll mix them. Oh, that's a pretty primer too. Okay, so now that I have my primers, for me personally, I think primer can go all over the face. Some people think opposite. I am going to use this brush here and mix the primers on my face. So that's what I'm going to do now. So this one is all good and done. So I'm going to use the second one now. I'm going to mix that in a minute. Putting a little on my chin. Okay, now I'm going to take the pink one, dab a little on each cheek, and grab the rest off. I do really love this color. It turned out really pretty. And I am just going to put that all over my face. Blend it all in. I do typically have a beauty blender on me, but I could not find one for the life of me today. I don't know where mine are. For whatever reason, they just have gone AWOL and are missing. Okay, so after you get your primer on, now I have my primer set. For the most part, I'm just finishing the touches up on my forehead. I always double check that it looks pretty decent before I do anything else. Okay, now I'm going to set these brushes aside. I'm going to do the shimmer look of this. And this, I think I might do a little bit of this highlight here. Just like the tiniest bit of glitter. So. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to use glitter because this glitter has to have something to stick to. And I already put the primer and blended it, so it wouldn't stick to it well. Just noticed a little spot there that isn't fully blended, but that's okay. Next up, I'm going to do the highlighter. Now, I am no makeup expert. Do not quote me. I'm not good at makeup. I'm going to try the best I can. So I'm going to go to mid cheekbone. Just highlight a little bit. Get a little bit more of that highlight. And that highlight's good, so I'm going to do my other cheek. I'm going to put my palette of eye highlighter away. Blend that highlighter a bit. Okay. And now I'm going to do my blush. Right now I kind of have a couple of unblended spots, but it's not the worst makeup ever. Let me just state that much. Okay, I'm going to grab a brush for blush. A brush for blush, huh? That's kind of funny. If I can open my blush, that'd be great. There we go. Okay. I'm going to use this brush for blush. I have so much glitter on me right now. It is not funny. And I think I'm going to use my handheld. I'm going to need to blend this color. It's very dark. Just give me a minute to do that. I'm not great at blush. It's not something I do on a daily basis. I'm going to try a little bit just on my cheeks. That's actually really nice. I like that color. I did put a little on the bottom of my cheekbone too, but yeah, that is the blush I'm using, and that's all I'm using. I'm going to do my eyebrows next. So I have to open this product, so let me see how it opens. Okay, figured out how it opens. Now I also am going to wash my hands again because they are just a little glittery. Just a wee bit. I don't typically use that much glitter in my normal, everyday, just light, like, not really any makeup at all. Like a little bit of eyeshadow maybe just to make my eyes not look out of place. But yeah, that's really it. Okay, so this is just a brusher. So I'm just going to brush my eyebrows first. I'm going to go ahead and clean this mirror off because it's quite a bit dusty. I'm going to do that real quick. Now I'm going to brush my eyebrows through. I typically do have a clear gel that I use. But I didn't grab it because I wanted to try out this. Now I know, I do believe they said it was a 3-in-1. So I could be wrong, but I think this may give off a little bit of color. Let's see. Not really. Let's see. Oh, okay. Here we go. That's so cool. So they have this little thing in here, and you just simply dab it on your eyebrow. Okay. I'm going to use a little bit more of this on this eye. I'm actually going to do just a few, like, small strands of this. And then I'm going to take the skewer and blend. I'm actually going to grab this little brush here, too, to add just a little color here, because I can tell that it got a little too dark there. You always just want to have the tools you need at your dispense. Alright, I'm going to do my other eyebrow now. Okay. Now, other people's eyebrows might need more work. But mine typically don't need a lot. They're pretty dark and pretty decently thick. So I just kind of shape mine occasionally. Those are my eyebrows. Pretty normal eyebrows. So now I'm going to go ahead and... Oh, sorry. This goes here. This goes here. And then you just twist it on. So, this is probably one of my favorite new tools. I'm going to be using that a lot. So that's my brows. I haven't decided if I want to try eyeliner. I'm pretty bad at it. I think I'll try a little bit, but not a ton. Let's see. Okay, that is probably the best I'm gonna get with this pencil. I'm gonna try a little liquid too, because I'm not sure how this is gonna look, but we will try it out. I'm going to try to see if I can do this. I do gotta finish the corner of my eye with this hand. Oof. As I said, I am not good at eyeliner, but I did attempt it. I mean, it's not terrible. I definitely have seen worse eyeliner on people, but it's also not like the best eyeliner job. Yeah, it's not great, but it's not terrible. Okay, that's eyeliner. Now I am gonna do the primer for my eyeshadow, where did my primer go? Move it somewhere. I might have put it back in my box. Let's see. No, I didn't. So here's my primer. So I'm just gonna use my finger to do primer. That's kind of what I always do. Just take a little bit of primer. Put it all over my lid. Do the same thing for the other eye. Just getting all over the eyeliner. I didn't think to do the primer before the eyeliner. Because I don't usually wear eyeliner, like, ever. But, hey, anything is a fun thing to try out. So this is the primer for my eyeshadow. Again, gonna clean my hands again and going to use a brush to blend in my lovely, very lovely primer.